Welcome to NISMO TV News, and news is something we've got lots of because today is the Nissan Motorsport announcement for the 2018 season. First up, it's Formula E, and Nissan will be the first Japanese car company to take part in the all-electric single-seater championship, and they will be doing it with an all-new car. Formula E's organisers have shown off for the first time the second generation Formula E car, which will make its debut in Season 5, and the official car will be shown off at the Geneva Motor Show in a few weeks, along with, exciting news this, the new Nissan paint job. Engineers from the whole Nissan family are currently working flat out on the new power unit combination on that car, and we'll see a new battery technology introduced to the cars, as well as a new motor, which will see those cars able to contest the entire race distance without that mid-race car change seen to date in Formula E. That's going to be super exciting, so hit subscribe and like, because we will be following that in great detail here on NISMO TV. SuperGT and Nissan has announced its participation plans for the 2018 season in both the GT500 category and the GT300 class. First up, it's GT500 and the number 23 car, that famous NISMO red car. Well, no great change there because that team finished second in the championship, just missed out on the overall honours, and it will once again be driven by Ronnie Quintarelli and Sugio Matsuda. The first big driver change though comes at Kondo Racing, and Mitsu Takaboshi, the reigning Japanese Formula 3 champion, has stepped up to the GT500 category, and he will be partnered in the Kondo car by JP Oliveros once again with that team. Team Impel, Daiki Sasaki and everybody's favourite Welshman Jan Mardenborough are behind the wheel of that. Will they score their first win as a driver pairing? Another unchanged driver lineup though, or at least driver pairing, is Satoshi Motoyama and Katsumasa Chiyo. However, they won't be in the same team car. BMAX Engineering, that really great Japanese motor racing outfit, has stepped up to the GT500 category from GT300, where of course they ran the Nissan driver development program GT300 car in previous seasons. Well, they will be racing in GT500 this year, and it will be great to see how they get on with that stellar driver lineup. It's not just the teams and driver lineups that have changed for Nissan in GT500, the cars have slightly as well. They've revised the aerodynamic package on the GT-R GT500, some of the internal components have been updated, and a number of other detailed changes have been made to give the car the maximum performance it can have through the season. We'll be taking a closer look at that closer to the start of the season, but we do know there's already a major engine update. NISMO has introduced a major new development to the GT3 specification GT-R, and that will be contesting the GT300 championship, with at least 2 examples being run by the Gainer team, which has switched over to this newly developed version of the car. They will also be running and represented by a team with KCMG's involvement in the Blancpain GT Asia series. And we could have news coming to you of a potential European program coming up in a few weeks' time. So hit like and subscribe and we'll give you the first news on that. NISMO Power and Nissan Sports prototype racing engine supply program continues, starting with LMP3, where every single car remains fitted with a 5-litre NISMO V8 engine. Moving up to the IMSA DPI category, you'll see 2 3.8-litre engined Daytona prototype international cars doing the full season with the ESM team, and in LMP1 the Bike Collars team will continue to be powered by the 3-litre twin-turbo engine used in 2017. So good luck to all of those teams running with NISMO Power, and let's look forward to some great results as the season goes on. Let's take a look down under at the Australian Supercars Championship, where there is of course a long-expected driver lineup change. Andre Heimgartner takes the seat vacated by the narrow-side Todd Kelly, but there will still be a Kelly in a Nissan. Rick Kelly, of course, and he will be joined there by Simona Di Silvestro and Michael Caruso. But that's not all the exciting news we have for tin top racing for Nissan. Let's look across the Pacific to North America, and of course it's the Micra Cup, back for its 4th season of brilliant racing and fantastic action, and that is the best action you'll see in motor racing this year. And that's all the news for now, and it's time for your comments. We like to hear from you here on NISMO TV, so if you want us to talk about anything or see anything on the show, leave it in the comments underneath this video or any of the other videos on the channel, of which there's loads and they're brilliant. Erasmo Bacco leaves his first comment. He's just replying to the 550 brake horsepower remote control car video. Yes, really, a full-size remote control car going around a Silverstone circuit, and Erasmo Bacco just says, amazing. I agree. But Josh6499 on the same video asks, what's the point? Josh, there is no real point other than it's just cool. Why wouldn't you do that? Sura D says, NISMO TV for the win. Cheers. And finally, Ben Jones asks, at NISMO TV, I would like to see some of the engineering that's involved in Formula E. Well, good news, Ben. We're going to have lots of that coming up because Nissan is racing in Formula E, and we want to hear about what you want to see in 2018 because we've got a packed schedule of great racing and great action and great behind-the-scenes content to come. So hit like and hit subscribe and stay tuned to NISMO TV.
今シーズンも日産NISMOへの応援をよろしくお願いいたします。なお、2月24日に日産グローバル本社ギャラリーにおきまして、今年も日産モータースポーツ活動計画発表会とファンイベントを実施する予定です。詳細は近日ウェブサイトや SNS にてご案内いたしますので、ぜひご参加いただければと